With me here in the studio is Nirav Vasa. He's Research Associate at SBICAP Securities. Nirav, thanks for coming in. You've been seeing the numbers. Do you agree with Pankaj that the real surprises on the order book side?
The surprise which has come from order book side, in my opinion, would not be that very strong, because the order inflow which was announced by the company. However, an important point that I would like to highlight here at this point of time is that 36% of the order inflows are from the civil construction space, which in my opinion come with lower margins and higher working capital requirement. So going forward, what my understanding is that company at this point of time, we don't rule out a possibility wherein company is chasing more of civil construction orders, and these construction orders will not give the company the impetus in terms of higher EPS. Because as per my understanding, company like L&T needs higher product orders. I'm referring to orders something like of boilers, turbines, generators, and high-end specialized equipment, which comes with higher margins and lower working capital requirement. So getting orders from civil construction space would serve the purpose only to a limited extent, not to a great extent as it was communicated by the management.
But doesn't it at least give you a bit of a buffer at a time when some of your other segments like power are doing badly? So the potential to raise orders from that space may be limited. So they are buffering up as you go along.
Yes, absolutely. That can be taken as a buffer. But going forward, we need to also understand that impact of this would not be that very strong on the cash flows of the company going forward when the orders are being executed. Because majority of these orders don't come with any kind of price variation clause until unless they are from any kind of from a PSU. So in case if there is any kind of commodity spike, the margins of these orders might be lowered by a few hundred basis points. Okay.
So you're saying you'd have to look at the quality of the order flow. That point is taken, and the margin impact then would be important to watch.
Margin impact, if I see again for the second consecutive time, the PAT has been increased mainly because of the other income. Yeah. If you see in the first quarter, company had another income of close to 606 crores. Out of that, 300 crores worth of other income was dividend from their own subsidiaries. Okay. So going forward, it would be very important to understand from where this other income has come. Okay. And the impact of that other income is good, almost 4 rupees on the EPS that would be reported in the second half, and around almost 5 rupees in the first half. Okay. So going forward, we do not rule out a possibility wherein the core operations of the company would not be doing that very good.
Okay, that point is taken. On the sales number and the PAT number, what's your take? I mean, again, that one-time gain has pushed up PAT.
Yeah, sales are almost in line with our expectations as well. But PAT, again, other income has something that has again changed the entire EPS dynamics. But overall, I would like to still concentrate on the core operational dynamics. Here, if you see, if I compare the operational performance in the first quarter, it was found that around the project business of the company, which contributes around 80% of the company's top line, had grown by good 30%, whereas the equipment business was not growing that very strongly. And more importantly, the machinery orders were just not picking up. And that would be a very important thing, because if the equipment offtake doesn't happen in these industries, then the margin would be impacted.
Okay, just stay with me for a minute. I think we're starting to get the HDFC numbers as well. While we get those on the screen, let me get a last word in from you. So, I mean, how do you now position yourself? I know there's the fine print that we still need to watch. Exactly. You know, we'll get that from the management. But as things stand, how would you position yourself on the stock right now?
At this point of stock is trading above 1600 rupees, and at this point of time, we don't find any substantial upside on the stock.
India's #1 news app just got even better. Download NDTV's new app, fully optimized for retina display, full screen view, faster response time, and Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.